Welcome back, everybody. It's been a little over a week, I think, or maybe just a week. It's been a very exciting week around here. And I say that not in a good way. This is our little Odessa. Sydney's in there. She's come up for some exercise. She's spending a lot of time in here. I believe she's been now 2 nights. Oops, there she is. Let's have a look at them both. Sorry about that water. She's spent 2 nights now sitting on the eggs, which means we have begun the countdown. If these are going to work, I will be losing my bet with myself. Remember episodes ago, I'm like, this is not going to work. She's too young. So what the hell do I know, right? Nature says, no, no, no. If he picks you, you go for it, girlfriend. Now, I still don't know if it'll be fertile situation or not, but she had become, remember in the last episode, I finally decided to separate them all. Because she was getting so violent, and it was a good idea. I threw a curtain in here, and I put this block up in the doorway, and I divided up. I got his name wrong last week. It was Prince, not Sid, who chased around poor Bella. In my episode, Bella is Back. I did get his name wrong, so sorry about that, Sydney. It was my alpha boy up here. Well, I'm guessing, right, with my alpha beta stuff, but Prince up there, he's on the perch in the back there, preening. Oh, the lighting, so bad. I apologize. I'll back up maybe some more. It's a dark day here where we are. It's been a dark week in more ways than one, but there is Prince up there. That's him in the forefront, sorry. And then in the back there is now Matilda, not Bella. That was the soap opera, hey? Bella got really looking sick again. Her respiratory breathing was bad. She sat still for a few days in the back corner. She lost interest in the nest. Oh, I'm so sorry. Let's see here. She lost interest in the nest. Basically started looking sick again, so I took her out. I just didn't want her to overwork herself, right? Maybe that was premature. She must have felt the nesting going on and got excited about it. But then once she was up there, I adjusted temperatures on her. She just got weak looking. Took her out of there. And put her back in with the crew. This crew over here. This beautiful crew in that big cage. And then my intention was to get Xenia, my little girl who is 1.5 years old, sister of Jojo. Very ready to mate, but wasn't been picked by anybody this year. To get her up there with Prince in hopes that, yes, you can put 2 birds together and they will mate, as they do in breeding situations, breeders. Well, that's a pretty boring shot I'm giving you. Sorry about that. And so, oh, it's a bit slow. And so, in my attempts to catch my dear Xenia, I neglected one safety factor. You forget one. It was my fault. And, oh my God, I'm going to cry. Yeah, she got out and hit the window. So it's not just an alpha thing. What the hell do I know? Anyway, I'm sorry about being upset at myself. Let's just look at this beauty going up. Because she didn't die instantly. I I had her going, getting better and better for 4 days, 3 nights. And then I had to immobilize her. I was feeding her water every hour and some special super food juice. She was getting in. She was doing really well. Yeah. Day 4, though, she was getting so she wanted to fly. I think she broke not her collarbone, but the little bone beside in her left side. She was able to flap, but her neck kept twisting to one side, and she could stand up if both of her wings were out, but she was going to be bent. A very special needs baby. In the wild, she would have been eaten by then from her flapping. And for day 4, it was sunny, and I put her in a big container where she couldn't hop up and out and over and fall or anything. And I put her in the sunshine, and I let her flap because she didn't want to be contained in the little places I had her, and I let her flap. If this was to be her new life, she had to figure it out, and I had to be able to let her figure that out or whatever. And it did not take very long before she flapped herself into exhaustion and passed on to the greater skies while she was in the sunshine. She died in the sunshine, guys. So that was harsh. Part of the whole learning. I really wish now I sure know what to do different, right? So now here, look at Bella. I put Bella in, and I decided, okay, well, excuse me, sorry, that was such a brutal week, and I couldn't show any of that. I was just heartbroken. Anyway, so for now, Prince was alone, so after I braved up and I did it properly, see that cloth? I didn't put that down. That's my backup so they can't sneak past me. Total human error, idiotness. I should know better by now. But accidents happen, right? So now I put back Matilda up there since he's calmed down so much and there's not all the competition. I went back with, well, he wanted her earlier, and so I put her back up there. Now he's been in the nest a lot, saying, come on in, but this camera, there we go. And she has been just still trying to figure everything out. She just lost her daughter. She saw her sick. I don't know if birds are emotional, but somehow I think they are. So we're not pushing anything as long as he's not hurting her or anything. We're going to leave it like this right now. I can't possibly do any more bird catching. The curtain you see is gone. That was hilarious and ridiculous, and my sweet mama little Odessa in the nest was still getting out and chasing people, chasing now Bella around. So that was terrible for Bella. That was no change at all. So I had to put in this wall to calm them down. And behold, a day after I put this wall in, it's just a coroplast wall like I did in the back. It's like that for sale sign stuff. Day after I put this in, which is about 3 days ago, she has now been sitting on the eggs. They're going to get to it, and yeah, stress is over. Now Bella is worried that she can't see her prince. Now she wants to get back in the game, but oh my goodness. What she has over here with her are the 2 handsome young lads. So there you go, Bella. How can life be so bad? Let's get a close look at these beautiful boys. Philippe. There's now the one in the back there. Oh, come on, camera. Let me get you. cats. Now let's see them together. See them together. Turn your chests, boys. There. Dark purple, light purple. This one in the door is the youngest. Light purple. Over here is Sid. Jojo. Dark purple. He's older. He's a year and a half. And this little fella just finished his color change. And he's light purple. So I have a way to tell them apart. I mean, I could tell them apart, I think, by their song for sure, but other than that, they're looking very similar. They're that classic red-headed Goldian. Beautiful colors. Hello, handsome. He's looking at you. I wish there was no cage. Handsome boys. So this is your big update. I'm going to shut up for a little bit because I found my last video. I just talk too much. But lots to share. I'm still really heartbroken about my girl. I really wanted to see her babies. She was due. She was so beautiful. And she had a genetic throwback potential to an orange-headed dad. Anyway, we could get color changes and stuff. So if we're lucky, we'll see some babies coming out of this couple here, and the top couple we don't know yet. Now I'll get to sit down, be quiet, and just watch. Kind of calm down. Must be a nap time. I'm feeling that. Let's hope my next video is a bit more positive. Sorry, but this was a terrible week for me in this whole situation. Really hurts to lose one of my babies. Especially to my own error, but that's why they make so many. There's a lot of potential death out there. So on that note, I have not edited any eggs in there. I did, okay, I took one out. After I found out she had made a 5th egg, I took one out and make it 4 again. That's what you have to do, but that was when I didn't need I already had plenty going on, and I didn't want her to go all the way and then toss so many out because there's too many. But at this point, you know what? I'm just gonna let her lay as many damn eggs and just shut up, and we're just gonna watch. I am no, you know, even for years having these birds, it's still a process of learning, and hasn't been that many years. I haven't had this new birds meeting and all of this together. Or what I thought was a dream cage, which can be a nightmare breeding season apparently. Okay, more research needed, people. Always do more research. There's no ending to it. And hopefully you've learned something if you're into birds, and or like me, I would say novice still. Even after a few sets of babies, you know, you don't know. But everyone is in good health. I'm going to leave everyone where they are. I'm not going to catch another bird. That's what I said. I hate doing it. Such a potential, because they do find the hole and go for it. Or she went for it, but she didn't sneak out as hard and just broke a little neck bone. Not a vertebrae, but anyways. She died in the sun, and we buried her outside in the sun. best we could do. All right, people. And maybe cats who might be watching this. Hope your days go great and that life is treating you sweetly. Take care out there.